Order 4, just a young say, Mammy Gertrude Torkornoo, Chief Justice, suspended one. Order 4, yeah, mammy, what bring ye, papa, order 4 men can that down. Hey, just say, and down am court near the name for her, ne onankasa the petition a call, not just say, or see, a quite no more than the first one, a unconstitutional. Order 4, yeah, mammy, what bring ye, papa, in there, I may no casano, onankasa babonti, no better to you, or see, and ya do resigning there. Oba resign or china or for your mammy. Oh, yeah, sometimes cry me share Nankasa senior, yet trin senior basano nam ha, near nam ha Supreme Court, let us say or Nankasa me ah, the mammy with the wa bring papa NDC 4 almost see your mammy resign or say that be resigned that. Often a human to was that be on your other 4. Just say, your mammy cassa yin day and che biao, some few hours ago, name mammy cassa ye. Okasa ye na just say Felix O Kwakye John Dramani Mahama spokesperson Felix O Kwakye on also the reply kesi pa but just say Felix O Kwakye NDC for oman train po amaye maame nsem no kind then no adin po anchi Felix O Kwakye at the reply kesi at the abre yankasa the Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo for nsem nyina deja e Ghana odofo Mensaka Felix O Kwakye reply no dia ko ediama Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo for my ko na yakwaji sansebu nyina nchim e Ghanatube membership
that were given to me on 27th March is unfounded and untrue.
Justice Gertrude Torkornoo insists that she's innocent in the face of all the allegations that have been made against her. She insists that staying to fight is not a battle for her alone, but if she wins for the entire judicial system. For Joy News, Michael Ashale.
Minister of State in charge of Government Communications, Felix O responded swiftly to the Chief Justice's claims at a news conference at the Jubilee House. Mr. Kwakye denied any political plot to remove the Chief Justice from office.
Her leadership, the Chief Justice, all but insinuated that there was some political agenda at play to oust her, and that this whole process is a result of sin. Let me place on record, without fear of contradiction, and let me be clear that no such political agenda exists. His Excellency the President took an oath to which he was incidentally sworn by her leadership, the Chief Justice herself. And in that oath, he swore to abide by the 1992 Constitution. He is enjoined to act a particular way when he receives petitions of the sort that he has received. And that is all that His Excellency has done. He has had no choice in the matter. The President cannot say that he has a view about how things should be done, and therefore, if petitions have come, he will fail to act. If he did that, he himself would be in breach of the Constitution, and therefore he has been enjoined to act as any responsible leader or president of the Republic of Ghana would be required to do, as stipulated by the 1992 Constitution. The fourth point is also that we cannot have a sacred cow mentality in the way that we handle state affairs. Every single public official, from the president to the speaker, to the Chief Justice, to Supreme Court judges, to ministers, to all public office holders, are bound by the provisions of Ghanaian law. Indeed, it was the former Australian Prime Minister, Kevin Rudd, who once said that when you join the game, you play by the rules. So no public official is allowed to raise him or herself above the laws of Ghana.
Well, joining us via Zoom right now is Inusa Fuseni. He's a lawyer and a former MP for Tamale Central. First of all, what is your own reading into what the...
Order 4 just say, enimeni ya na ehu nya say Felix O Kwakye obe reply mami ana because mami no wabre ye papa nka at least nko nka ade ponchi na nka Felix Ofosu Kwakye pombra abonto beka se oh ye ma mene nsem na okan wakoda adwen ho ebobo hu na one John Dramani Mahama ana se the entire leadership no matina so mehu se say ni na chese ye ma meka sai na just some few hours ago no ade ponchi you just some few minutes and hours later na Felix Ofosu Kwakye a okaside ma John Dramani Mahama office of the presidency almost some of reply kese pa dia bre maame no odofo wohwe yi pa otumi say John Dramani Mahama na memu no omani abri yi pa se chese Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo no chese kwan bi ombefa so ombeyi maame ne die fi akonwa so no chese ye maame no ye say ono si kwan omodene fa so no unconstitutional na Felix Ofosu Kwakye so ababonti no say kwan na omonam so no so constitutional ono so kire say mra kwan so pepepe na omonam so no amount for petition na omode abon ni nyina no no kre trodo ni nyina na mra kwan so dofo na sa reply here Felix Ofosu Kwakye odi abeyi ade etia Gertrude Torkornoo no yanka say ye Chief Justice no just nam ne kwan so ana say nam ne kwan so dofo fa comment ni nya pe hook me comment section na making kan ni nyina fa modofo ya maami die wa bre yi papa chese o titi ehua chese we de mekopa mekuhyerewa pa na ye de won pa dofo ya maami wa bre papa ya maami kra sometimes hu no kra na na ho kra e me mo dofo mo manko na ye ntu ansem so masia
Omar, no, the suspended Chief Justice has been saying. Kindly unmute so we can hear you. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. My own reading of the press conference held by the suspended Chief Justice and the developments and accusations peddled by the suspended Chief Justice seems to suggest to me that the Chief Justice is evoking emotional, emotional matters in this case to try to win the sympathy of Ghanaians. That's what I read from what is happening, because the Chief Justice, the former Chief Justice or suspended Chief Justice, knows that
if she has reasons to believe that there is a flagrant violation
of the Constitution and in terms of the proceedings of the committee set up under Article 146, what she has to do is to go to court, and she knows that. And I'm sure in her days as Chief Justice, should have lambasted anybody who sought to raise public sentiments against a committee or the court when the court was performing its functions. And so I believe that what the Chief Justice is doing is now sending the matter to the matters of the heart and trying to evoke emotions to support her case.
Are you trying to suggest that the concerns you raised in this particular address have no basis at all?
Well, I have not heard her say, apart from
order for Chief Justice, say, Nesem na Edija, ya mami or bre ye pan. Oh, Ghana. Ya mami Chief Justice or bre ye pan for Miankasa crown, they say, me real crow. Ya mami in the onam court, and do china onam court, and do onam court, or china onam court, just say, Obekasa and Chibi, I didn't point to Felix Ofosu Kwakye. Office of the presidency, almost some the reply kesi e dia breno say ensem na okeka ne di enye no kre bako kra odofo when they say much say Felix O office of the presidency almost one model reply kesiye Edia Brian say mami Gertrude Torkornoo am so beginning in our bro Ghanatube
Former Deputy Attorney General Alfred Tuayibwa is urging a closer look at the process that led to her suspension if her allegations of rights of violation are indeed true. He maintains that heading to court remains the most viable option available if she wants her grievances addressed.
If I were him, I would do it because after all, he has nothing personal in this matter. And there are equally good judges who can also sit on this matter and come to a conclusion. And then perhaps, because so far as these issues are raised, you will have every genuine intention. But at the end of the day, if a decision goes against the person raising the allegation, then the person is that because you had an interest, that's why matter went against the person raising the allegations.
Well, the Minister for Interior, Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak, has announced a major change in the number of holidays to be observed in Ghana. Government through the Interior Ministry.
Out of 4 when they say much, say Chief Justice Nisem reply kesi if presidency, office of the presidency, just say Omodiaba, dia ko dia maya mami just on few minutes and just on few hours be a release press briefing and a press statement. Just say in some mono and as a near mom, quite a modern faso no, oba abonti the reply kesi by church say, in some na John Domani Mamma in our buying and as a quite a modern faso unconstitutional and office of the presidency just on few minutes and just on few hours after. Also Babontin, almost somebody reply kesi dia brain say, hey, and some our Canada Anthony Quimucrano, and some our Bigina Bontica and tro. Emra kwaya ya de wofa so nyina no constitutional into would you say unconstitutional yate yenso ye kwaya ya de wofa so nyina no constitutional for when nsema ekoso aye say deja social media so am so beginning nyina bre Ghanatube for aha na me de Gertrude Torkornoo any reply kesi free office of the president nyina besi Ghanatube aka mu nyina me da mu nyina